in trouble for flooding the basement or eating things like muds and snakes, and a more recent occasion, walls. I grew up in Chicago. I was an outcast there too. My favorite part about it was school. I went to this really rundown private Catholic school with no arts or theater or music classes. It was pretty awful. But my favorite part about it was my bully. As once my bully was chasing me down the stairs, and of course I fell. But I did get a pencil stuck in my butt cheek. When the principal called my mother, she thought that it was stuck in my butthole. But it was not. But I have a really cool scar that for some reason no one wants to see. I moved here in the middle of 6th grade. Wasn't exactly the best time. A lot of things that were socially acceptable to say and do in Chicago was not here, and that got me in a lot of trouble. I was branded the weird kid, and people would make fun of me, bully me, run away from me, jump me. And eventually I found out why, and it was ridiculous reasons like my forehead is big, or my voice is too high-pitched, or I'm too happy, too excited. But I did find my first friends in elementary school. Maria, who bit me and said I tasted like chicken, which I most likely did, and Summer, who forced me to give her a piggyback ride because she didn't feel like running laps. In middle school, Maria and Summer introduced me to their other friends. They were relatively normal, per se. They were quite boring people. But I was happy to have friends either way. And everything was it was going great. Until later in high school, where they started avoiding me and drifting away because I was too weird, or I stand out too much and my actions were too unpredictable. All of them threw me away like I was a pair of old Dora the Explorer toddler panties that has dookie stains because you didn't know how to wipe. I know how to wipe front to back. All of them left except for Summer. Summer is my very best friend. She's like my own personal superhero, like Superman. By day, she's this straight A, teacher's pet, goody two-shoes, little munchkin. But by night, she threatens my very existence. We'd have cool adventures together, like joining AP Art and failing miserably, and writing stories about mutants and superheroes and anime characters and FBI agents with explosions. And it was super awesome. She's super awesome, and I love her very much. Eventually, I did find another friend, a very dear one. His name was Matt. At his old school, he was bullied because he was different, because he was weird. But as soon as he moved here, he found a lot of supportive, wonderful friends that brought him out of his shell and taught him that he will be loved no matter who or what he is. Unfortunately, he did pass away last year from a liver disease. And that's just taught me that life is too short and unpredictable to listen to the status quo or what people think is normal. I am weird, but a good weird. where that can be replaced with words like unique and eccentric, original, artistic. But in all honesty, weird, good weird, normal, they're all just labels. And labels shouldn't have to define us. But in today's society, it does. But the way that I look at it, either you can be who you want to be, or you can grow old, unsatisfied, and unfulfilled because you follow this image your whole life of what people think is acceptable, what they think is normal. I am weird, and I'll accept that. But I'm also creative and artistic and great to be around. And I truly believe that every individual is just as amazing in each and every way, despite whether they're normal or not. So if you're weeb or nerd, normal, boring, just own it.